Hi guys, Scrapaletta here, and I'm just going to do a quick haul video because I have a couple of things that I went to Tuesday morning and I picked up, and I just wanted to share them with you. Please forgive my messy area. I'm still working on a project, so the first thing is I love Project Life cards, and I have tons of them. Now this one I'm going to have to turn it over on the back because I started taking the things out before I did my video, and then I realized, I wanted to share this. So this one is called Confetti. These are three that I bought. I picked up three. There were three that I didn't have. And I'll turn it over on the back so you can see the cards that they have. I love the colors. I love the sayings. And these were only $6.99 at Tuesday morning. The other one that I picked up is called Bloom Edition. It was $6.99. These colors are really pretty, and they have family. Let's turn it over to the back so you can get like a quick view of all of the cards. Now I separate my cards in three different ways when I take them out. I always give some to friends, I always give some away, but I have a little station in front of me because I feel that if I see something, I'll use it more often. So I have a little station in front of me that I take out one of each of these cards and I put them in a small tray, which is like this right here, this tray right here. I've started putting them in a small tray for the small ones, the 3x5s, and I go through this, and I've got to go back and put the collections on them. And these aren't all of my collections. It's just what I've started doing right now to make me use them more. And then I have a larger tray. I have a larger tray behind me that I can't pick up, that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and it's a wooden tray. It's one of their wooden trays with handles, but the sections are large enough that I can put the 5x7 cards in there standing up. And so what I do is, most of these cards are just one or two alike, so I will put them in that tray and I'll use them right there. The other thing that I use, excuse me for just one second, is I have these close to my heart boxes, as you can see right here. Let me see if I can lift it up a little bit so you can see the whole thing. I have these close to my heart boxes, and they fit all of my cards perfectly. So I put the bulk of my cards in these. But as long as I have them in front of me, I will always pick them up, use them, and use them in different places. The next one I purchased was this one right here, and it is Doodle Edition. I love the colors. Now, I do wish that they would go with more muted, dark, rich colors. I'm waiting. I do have some like that because I love those colors, but it seems that all their colors are kind of in this family. They're kind of like the pastels, the springish colors. I do want some of the darker, richer colors too. So these were the three Project Life things I picked up. I also picked up, and I want to share with you, and I played with them a little bit. I picked up these right here. I picked up the Spellbinders Basic Tag 1 die template for $1.99. This right here. And I'll show you what it looks like. I was playing with it. It actually cuts out this template right here. And you can put a ribbon through here. And on top of that, it cuts out a single template. Whoa, what happened to? Oh, here it is. It cuts out this single piece right here, which is this single piece in the inside right here. This was a good buy for $1.99. Now, I played with it a little bit. What I did here was I stamped one of my stamps that I bought, a stamp documented, and then I used enamels, the Rubber Cafe enamels, but I used silver, not the black licorice. I used silver to put the word on, and I put 4 of these, of the black ones that I cut out, 4 of the outside pieces to cut out, and it made it really thick and sturdy, and I can put anything in that and it's going to hold. It was nice. Now, that was one thing. The other thing I picked up was This right here by Hero Arts. These are little dies, little cutting thin dies. And then it had the word document, which is this, where I got this word from right here. It had noted, and it has date, and then it has like a border stamp. Now, I love anything that says documented. I don't want to do a lot of writing, but I want the people that I make the book for to know that this is where you would write, you would journal, you would make your memories, you would write about what happened. So I'm always trying to get something that reminds them of this. So I cut this out, and it took me a minute to play with it to realize what it was supposed to be doing. And this is it right here. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me put it up so you can see it. This is how this one came out right here. So you would stamp it. You can take the noted out, and you can take that out and make it a different color. You would stamp it with this, and then you would cut it out with this one right here. Now, this, the noted, the date does not fit in here. It will fit in this one right here, so you can stamp it and then cut it out with this one, or it will fit inside of this, but it's going to be up on top. So I would stamp this first, and then stamp this, and then cut it out with one of these. So this was a good buy. This was from Hero Arts, and it was $6.99. Also, let me back this up a little bit so you guys get a little bit more version. The other thing I picked up was Project Life Card 60 Road Trip, because I'm always looking for things for traveling, because I like to do traveling. I like to do quick road trips with my girls. And these are just cards, and they have a road trip on them. They were only $1.99, and I use them on pages or individually as flips on pages. The other thing I picked up was this set from Spellbinders right here for $4.99. And this was definitely a learning curve. So what these cut out, I thought there were actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought there were actually 6 dies in here, and there are. But when I tried to cut them out, I thought maybe I could cut out the smaller one. It would fit on the large one. No. You basically do them together, and this is what happens. Let me show you on this piece of paper. I don't know if you can see that, but on the inner die, it perforates like this. Now, I did this one on my, what is this machine called? I'm sorry. I had to look at the machine to see what it's called. I did this one on my e-bosser, and I guess I would have needed to run it through twice because it did not cut all the way through using the cutter and the embossing. It did, however, put most of the embossing on there with the little holes and stuff. So you would actually take this little white piece, cut it out, and it would go on the bigger, frame around here. I do, however, like doing this just so, I mean, this can be a place to journal. If I just cut it out of white, it could be a place. Now, this is one that I actually cut it out and embossed it, and then I took my scissors and cut it down smaller so that I could, if I wanted to, do it like this. But you would have to fussy cut it with your scissors to do that, to get it smaller, to layer it. I like doing it on the black. I can put a picture on there, and then I'll put another little thing down there for the journaling, or I could cut it out totally in white and with this piece, and then just have them journal on this or put a picture on this. So those were just some of the things, well, they are the things that I picked up. Now, these are the other sizes. Oh, forgot to show you these. These are the other 2 sizes that come with this. So you've got 3 different sizes you can use. And I don't know if I told you, it was $4.99. This is not something, I don't know. I'm feeling it. I gotta feel it because it didn't do exactly what I wanted it to do. And which was, I wanted the inside to cut one smaller than the larger one on the outside, and it does it. It only perforates it. That's the word. Okay, so that was my little haul that I wanted to share with you guys. So until next time, happy scrapping.